Good morning students. Welcome to the 8th class of biology on the chapter Cell, the fundamental unit of life. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the centrosome with its centrioles and how the cell division happens, the different types of cell division possible in the living kingdom, and we also compare the animal cell with the plant cell, having learnt about all the organelles and the different parts of the cell. So we will compare how the plant and the animal cell differ from each other. So let us begin with centrosome, the central apparatus. Now in this slide you can see the picture of the centrosome, and the centriole is also shown with its pair, and it occurs in pair. So centrosome is actually a small naked organelle present near the nucleus in the cells of animals and some lower plants. It encloses two micro cylinders, what is called as the centriole, and the two centrioles lie at right angle to each other, as you can see in this picture. It has 9 triplets, fibrils, present obliquely on the periphery. So each centriole is made up of 9 set of triplet microtubules, and the centrosome is found only in animal cells, exceptionally, very rarely in some lower plants. It is not bounded by any membrane, and it consists of two granule-like structures, what we call as the centrioles. Centrioles are cylindrical organelles found in mostly the eukaryotic cells, and they contain the tube-shaped molecules known as microtubules that help to separate the chromosomes and move them during the process of cell division. So when I have mentioned the term cell division, we need to know what is cell division. Cell division is the process in which a parent cell divides, giving rise to 2 or more daughter cells. It is an essential biological process in many organisms. It is the means by which multicellular organisms, in order to grow or repair and reproduce, do this process. In unicellular organisms, a cell division is equivalent to reproduction. So basically there are 2 forms of cell division: the direct cell division and the indirect cell division. The direct cell division is the one in which the cell directly divides and does not undergo complicated changes before it divides, just as an indirect cell division such as mitosis. In indirect cell division, the nucleus and the cytoplasm of the cell divide by constriction without prior formation of chromosomes. So few studies on amitosis in mammalian cells were reported. When the cell divides, everything inside it also divides. The nucleus and the chromosomes divide, and the mitochondria also divides. So in the mitotic division, that is also known as equational division, from a single cell, the parent cell or the mother cell, 2 daughter cells are formed. In meiotic cell division, a cell divides twice to produce 4 gametes. So these mainly happen in the gonads or in the reproductive organs of the living organisms. The purpose of mitotic cell division is cell regeneration, growth, and asexual reproduction, while the purpose of meiotic cell division is the production of gametes for sexual reproduction. Mitosis is the single nuclear division that results in two nuclei that are usually partitioned into two new daughter cells. In meiotic cell division, a single cell divides twice to produce 4 cells containing half the original amount of genetic information. During meiosis, one cell divides twice to form 4 daughter cells, and these 4 daughter cells have only half the number of chromosomes of the parent cell. That is, they are haploid. So, we can say cell division is a process of the formation of 2 or more daughter cells of its own type from the mother cell. They are similar in structure and function. So, first what happens? The nucleus divides and then the division of the cytoplasm takes place. So, if the division of the nucleus is known as karyokinesis and the division of the cytoplasm is known as cytokinesis. Now, cell division is very important in the living kingdom. It is a mode of reproduction in some unicellular organisms. Then it is helpful in the process of growth because cell division allows multicellular organisms to multiply their cell number, and that leads to growth, and they develop from a single cell. Every organism starts its life from a single cell. So how is it that the entire organism is formed? It is only by the process of cell division, from one cell 2, from 2 cells 4, and from 4 to 8. And in this way, by multiplication, the cell growth happens. That is, the growth of the organism happens. Then, if an organ is lost, even then also cell division helps it in the formation or replacement. Cell division is a process of repair also in the body of the living organisms. Many parts of the body which are lost can be formed by the process of cell division. So, cell division is a very important and vital function of life. Now, we are in a position to compare the animal cell and the plant cells. Since we have discussed about the plant cell structure and the animal cell structure in detail. So now we can compare the two cells. Animal cells are small in size generally, whereas plant cells, if we compare the sizes, then plant cells are usually larger than the animal cells. In animal cell, cell wall is absent, whereas in plant cell, cell wall is present. Except protozoan or euglena, no animal cell possesses plastids. Plastids are present in the plant cell, be it the chromoplast or the leucoplast or the chloroplast. Plant cell. Vacuoles are smaller in size in the animal cell, whereas vacuoles are larger in size in the plant cell. Animal cell, the outer limiting membrane is the plasma membrane, whereas in plant cell, the outer wall is the dead cell wall, apart from the cell membrane that they have, which is also known as the plasma membrane. Animal cells have a single Golgi apparatus near the nuclear envelope, whereas plant cells may have many Golgi apparatus scattered here and there in the cytoplasm, and hence they are also named differently. They are called as dictyosomes. Animal cell contains centrosome containing centrioles, and centrosome and centrioles are absent in plant cells. Then the question arises, how is it that the cell division takes place in case of plants? In plants, cell division involves polar caps for the spindle formation. Centrosome helps in cell division in the animal cells, and during cell division centrioles migrate. They migrate to the opposite poles and are involved in the formation of the spindle. But in plant cells, the polar caps help in the formation of the spindles. So that way cell division happens. Now in animal cell, nucleus is generally near the center of the cell, whereas in plant cell, the nucleus is often pushed to one side in the peripheral cytoplasm by the central vacuole containing the cell sap. Since the vacuole occupies the major part of the plant cell body, so the nucleus is pushed towards the periphery. So this way we can compare the structure and the function of the plant and the animal cell. In this slide, you can see the plant and the animal cell. So on the left hand side, you can see the plant cell, and the main indicator is your large central vacuole. And on the right hand side, you can see the animal cell. Now, in both these cells, the different organelles have been labeled. The cytoskeleton, the peroxisomes present in both, the mitochondria present in both, ribosomes are present in both, rough endoplasmic reticulum present in both, nucleus is present in both, then the smooth endoplasmic reticulum present in both, the Golgi apparatus present in both, the lysosomes which are shown over here is present more in the animal cell and less in the plant cell. Plasma membrane is present in both, and extra things like the cell wall is present in only plant cell. Then the plasmodespata, which was the intercellular connection, that is found only in the plant cell. Then here the tonoplast is shown, as the vacuole is very prominent, the outer limiting membrane of the vacuole, the tonoplast is shown over here. Plastates, chloroplast is shown over here, is present only in the plant cell. And on this side you can see the centrioles are shown only in the animal cell, as the plant cells do not have centrioles. So you have understood structurally the comparison of the plant and the animal cell through the diagram. So that's all. That way we complete the chapter. Thank you.